Hello everybody, and welcome to an awesome Q&A video that's designed to help you as a small YouTuber to grow your channel. If you want to know exactly how to do that and how to implement effective strategies that are going to help you with everything YouTube related, then stick around to the end of the video because you're not going to want to miss out on these great questions today. Hey everyone, what is up? This is 𝗬𝗏, and on this channel my goal is to hit my mark and to help you hit your mark on YouTube as well. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and you turn on the bell notifications right now. Okay, so let's jump straight into today's content because these questions are great questions, and really, as small YouTubers, we need all the help and all the advice we can get. And these questions oftentimes can bring about things that you haven't thought of and how to implement different strategies that could be effective for you to grow your YouTube channel. So the first question today comes from my friend John Binney. John has asked some questions in the past, and John is a really good guy, really nice guy. If you enjoy music that is crafted, he does it every day. He does like 2 videos a day. He writes all original songs. How he does it, I don't know, but he's just a magical guy with a big heart and really nice guy. So if you enjoy original guitar music and that sort of thing, go check out his channel, and if you like him, subscribe. And John asks the question, Tim, I post 1 or 2 videos every single day. I don't always look back at older videos, but is there something that I should look back into and do? So I think John's specifically asking about if he has old content and he hasn't revisited it in a while, are there things he can do to try to ensure its continuing success, or things he can do maybe to help that video grow or take off? And there are certainly things you can do, John. You absolutely, as a small content creator, should look back at your older videos periodically, like every couple months, few months. You know, take a look, or even like every few weeks or month, depending on the video, take a look back and see, where was I at this date compared to where I am now? How many views is this video getting per day? Have I streamlined my keywords and my tagging to the best that I could? You know, if you put in tags like, say, last year, 2019, and now it's 2020, did I go back and update those tags to 2020 because now people aren't looking for the older search term? So you can absolutely go back, and you should be going back to try to look at things you missed, things that you couldn't do at the time because you didn't have enough time, or things that just maybe you didn't think of or you didn't know about at that time, that now you understand more strategies a lot better, and you understand more about YouTube and how videos work and how ranking works in SEO. And so now you're like, oh man, like I can go back and I can fix this, and I can fix my title, and I can fix my thumbnail, and I can do all these things. All of those things, I am 100% convinced from my studying and my research on many channels and talking with many individuals and watching lots of videos with people talking about their experiences, I am 100% convinced that these things can lead to older videos blowing up all of a sudden. And that's what happens for a number of people when they've got a video that's 3 months or 6 months or a year old, or sometimes even older, and then all of a sudden the video just goes boom, and they're like, oh, how, why? Like I wasn't expecting that. If you're looking at your analytics and you're diving into the importance of that, you're going to discover a lot of things about your videos that you probably didn't know. I'm going to do very soon a kind of deep dive look at analytics and cover the basics. We're not going to go into super crazy advanced stuff, but we're going to cover all the basics of the things that you should know as a content creator, the things that you should be aware of as a content creator, because these things are really important for helping you to continue to grow your channel. So that is an awesome question, John. 100%, you can go back and do tons of stuff on your older videos, and you should do those things to optimize, as much as you can. Now, in your case too, John, I know because you're doing like a couple songs a day and you've been doing it for years, I mean, you probably have way too many videos to go back and redo that. I mean, it probably would take you years just to catch that stuff up. So in that case, what I would say is look at where your channel's at now, analyze it, and look at, can I do my thumbnails better? Can I do my titles better? Can I do my tagging better? Can I do this, 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 and this? And if so, then start implementing those things now to help you with your growth of your videos and your channel at this point. But great question, John, and thank you for asking, my friend. I really appreciate that. The next question comes from another longtime subscriber of mine, 𝗬𝗂𝗎𝘂𝗪. And Michael, great guy, he's been around for a long time on YouTube now. He's been around for over 3 years, and he has a kind of a really interesting channel. And Michael joined in last year when I did a community collaboration video, if I can talk. And he basically joined in on that. And so I wanted to say thank you to you too, Michael, because your engagement on the channel has always been really amazing and really appreciated. So Michael asks, I have a fast question. Does 3 years and reaching 1.7 thousand subscribers, is that a good way to keep up and keep going? So I think what Michael is saying is he's been around for 3 years. He's got 1.7 thousand subscribers, and he's asking, like, you know what, it's been 3 years. Is it like, am I at good numbers to keep going and everything? And the thing is, Michael, honestly, my friend, if you've been around for 3 years and you've got 1.7 thousand subscribers, that's not terrible. I mean, maybe it's not the growth you hoped for, but then you got to remember, like, sometimes it takes a long time for channels to blow up and gain traction. You also have to remember, like, your specifics, your niche, your content, the appeal. Maybe it only appeals to a small group of people. If you look at Mr. Beast, right? He made 100 videos to get 790 subscribers. Can you imagine making 100 videos over the span of, say you were making one a week, it took you 2 years to make 100 videos, and you had 790 subscribers? I mean, you probably would feel pretty deflated, right? But where you're at currently is not where you can end up on YouTube, and that's the beautiful thing that's so exciting. Go back to the beginning of this year, and Catherine Manning only had a few thousand subscribers on her channel. She now has over 230,000 subscribers. Why? Because she went back and did things to make her content better. She made better thumbnails. She started, different strategies that impacted her channel in a really positive way. And video of hers took off, and boom, like, the rest is history. I mean, she's just absolutely crushing it now. And so another case that could inspire you as well, Michael, is, besides Mr. Beast and Catherine, is Moz. Moz is another YouTuber I really like, and it took him over 7 years to get traction on YouTube. He made video after video after video, and 7 years later, finally one of his videos took off. Now he's got, I think, about 240, 250,000 subscribers, but it took him 7 years. So, another one, 𝗬𝗥𝗪 drywall tube. Paul just hit 100,000 subscribers a few months ago, but he's been on YouTube for 10 years. 10 years to get to 100,000. So, don't be discouraged if you think, well, I should be a lot higher. I'm only at 1.7 thousand, but, I don't think it's ever going to go anywhere. You don't know. 6 months from now, a year from now, you have a video that goes boom, and all of a sudden you've got 25 or 50,000 subscribers, and the snowball just keeps going. So don't give up, my friend. I would say you should absolutely keep going. I think a lot of times, the average time span to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube is over 5 years. So don't give up, my friend. Keep going. The people that give up on this within the first year or two, it's sad, because you realize like how far they could have gone if they'd stuck with it. So that's my goal for my channel as well. I know I was gone for a while, but now like I'm being very consistent. I'm going to be around for a long time to come. And I can't wait to look back in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years, in 5 years and be like, wow, like I can't believe what I was talking about then. And look, it actually came true, because I absolutely believe it will come true for this channel and for your channels too. And then the next question comes from another subscriber who just joined us recently called 𝗬𝗵_Sketch. And 𝗬𝗵_Sketch asks, "Hi Tim, I started my art channel last year in September, and I only recently started to really devote time to my channel about 4 months ago." Well, congrats on doing that, my friend, because getting going on your channel is really important. And she said, "However, even though I've started to pick up new subscribers and views, I've not really accumulated enough time for my subscribers and watch time." I'm assuming she's talking about the monetization process. And she's asking, in this case, will YouTube erase all my past watch time? Do I need to start to reaccumulate it again? And what is your best advice? So thank you for the question, 𝗬𝗵_Sketch. In this case, this is exactly actually what I'm going through too. So no, you don't lose all your previous watch time and start from zero again. That's not how it works. What happens is basically, if you get to the 1 year mark and you haven't reached your monetization, you start to, in essence, kind of lose or leak hours each month because you haven't reached, and then the next month you lose a chunk of the hours, but you're putting out new content, so essentially you're kind of staying even. So what's happened for me is July 1, I started uploading again, 2 videos per week. My watch time has been really good. I'm accumulating a good amount, but the problem is because I'm over the year mark, I'm also leaking like a few hundred hours a month. So I've essentially been going up very slowly. And unless a video of mine were to go viral and all of a sudden I got, you know, like 100,000 views and got my time to get me there, my need 2,000 more hours, in that case, it's just going to be an uphill battle, right? But as I keep on posting my new content, I'm noticing that my watch time is climbing up month by month by month by month, just a little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. So there's a point that would come when enough subscribers come and when enough views are coming in, there's a point that would come where you would then be propelled much faster to be able to make up that lost ground. So I understand your difficulty. No, you don't lose all of the hours and restart at zero, but essentially you're gonna kind of stay flatline for a little while at that point until you get enough subscribers and views coming in that the trend, instead of flat, starts to actually climb up in your favor. And I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that that is understandable to everybody. But you know, the watch time and subscribers, we've talked about it in other videos. It is a difficult thing for some channels one way or the other, and easy one way or the other as well. But you know, in this case, I totally can sympathize with your struggle, because it is something that you know, you really do want to be, you know, everybody wants to get monetized. It's kind of that feeling of like, you know, that proof of concept, if you will. Like, hey, my content's working. People are liking it enough that I'm starting to actually make money. And it's a really good feeling when that happens, right? So if you're not there yet, don't be discouraged. I'm not there, and I know a number of my subscribers are not there yet. Some are, some have been there for a long time. Some have gotten there just recently. I have a few close friends who have just gotten monetized recently, and I was so excited for them because now it's like, it's kind of that validation, right? So there are other things you can do. There are strategies that will work to help you get your watch time up much faster. And live streaming is one of those elements that can really add a lot to your channel and quickly accumulate. You can also set up a 24/7 live stream specific to your niche. Make sure that it matches. And that can help you accumulate a lot of watch hours very quickly too. That's something that I'm going to be doing myself very soon, because I do want to get to my monetization. And I do believe that YouTube will reward channels that are now monetized, because you got to remember always that YouTube is a business, and until you can make YouTube money, they're not really going to necessarily care so much. Not that they don't care at all, because I do believe that they will promote good, you know, quality YouTubers who are new channels, but overall, like, you're not making them any money. What's the incentive for them, right? But when you've proven that you can work hard and be consistent, and you can put out quality content consistently, and then you get to your monetization, YouTube, I'm 100% convinced YouTube will come back and reward you at that point. So there is good incentive for getting monetized besides making money, you know, because at first you're not going to make a lot, but you know, you are going to have an opportunity to, even if you're making 20 or 30 or 50 bucks a month to start, it's a good starting point. I remember Sean Cannell talking about when he got his first check, his first YouTube check. And back then, like 10, 11 years ago, they used to pay you out even if you only had a few bucks. And Sean had a check for, it was like $4 and something. And he got his check, and I remember him describing, like in different videos, like how it was almost like he felt like he'd won the lottery, because he understood, like, hey, I only got $4, but I made money from my YouTube channel, and it's powerful, because even if you start making 50 bucks right now a month, you're not going to be making 50 bucks in a year or 2 years. You're going to be making a lot more than that. You have tons of potential. And as YouTube comes in and then starts to promote your content more, because guess what? You're monetized. You can make the money. It'll happen, trust me. You are going to see your channel will start to really roll and really gain traction as you go. So awesome questions today from everybody. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you as a small content creator want to keep on learning about YouTube and YouTube related items and how to grow your channel with effective strategies that actually work, then make sure you watch one of the videos on the screen right now. Stick around in the coming months, because this channel is going to keep on providing you with great tips and resources that you need to keep growing your channel. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see all of you in the next video.